1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Well, good morning again from Door County, Wisconsin, and we have got a jam-packed episode for you guys this time, don't we?
We do. And up first is the ferry to Washington Island.
And there are several things to see on Washington Island, but one of our favorites is one of the best beaches we've ever been to.
Unusual.
Unusual, because you don't think of Wisconsin as beach area.
Right.
We've got a good one to show you, and a few more things as well. So let's go.
Let's go. It is a 5-mile ferry ride across to Washington Island.
Yeah, there have been 227 shipwrecks in these waters, so this became known as Death's Door, which is also where Door County got its name. Well, this is Schoolhouse Beach, and it is one of our favorite beaches that we've ever been to anywhere in the United States. And it is one of the few small, smooth stone beaches in the world.
And we were told that during swimming season in the summer that it is so crowded with people and beach towels that you can't even see the stones.
That would be missing out on a beautiful sight, wouldn't it?
It's good to be here at this time of year.
It is.
We are at the top of Mountain Park Tower.
Yeah, we can see a good view of the island below us. The fall colors are starting to peek out a little bit. And if you look closely in the distance behind us, you'll see the water. It's beautiful.
For our last stop on our excursion to Washington Island, we are at Sand Dunes Beach.
Starting route to Cana Island Lighthouse. In 4.4 miles, exit the ferry.
Easiest driving of the day. Look, Ma, no hands.
So we are heading back across Death's Door. By the way, that's where Lake Michigan meets up with Green Bay. And it's a little choppier this time. It is about a 30-minute ride on the ferry. So we've got a few minutes to hang out.
So as we exit the ferry, we're going to hit a 1-mile section of Highway 42 that was created on purpose to be especially curvy because they wanted people to slow down and enjoy the surroundings. We've been island hopping in Wisconsin today.
Right. We left Washington Island and now we're headed to Cana Island to check out the lighthouse.
Yeah, normally when you go to an island, you either take a bridge, a boat, a ferry, or sometimes even a plane. But our mode of transportation is going to be a little bit different today. We're going to take a wagon pulled by a tractor. Let's go take a look at that.
Welcome. What's going to happen is that I'm going to get you across this causeway, and on the other side on the island there's a visitor center. In the visitor center you're going to get a green wristband. It's like a ticket. Now once you've got your green wristband, one of the options is to climb the tower, 97 steps. The crow's nest is open today if you want to go there.
I hope the stabilization's working.
It's a thrill ride.
That was an amazing job, Steve.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Are you dizzy yet? We've been going in the circle for a while. Well, Cana Island was gorgeous today, wasn't it?
It was. I really enjoyed our time over there today.
It's just beautiful out today. Love to see that lighthouse. It's a pretty one.
It is.
And they do allow you to fly the drone, so I was able to get some good shots of that as well. The causeway over to the island was dry enough today that you could walk across, and we did walk back across it. We have been here before when that was under so much water that you had to take the tractor ride across, and it was fun. It was interesting.
And a little scary.
A little scary. You had big waves coming up from both sides and could not see the rocks below at all. The water was about midway up the tractor tires when we were here.
Right.
And so it was quite an experience that year. So we're kind of a little bit disappointed we didn't get that kind of tractor boat ride this year. But it was a great time to get over there and enjoy the island today.
And now we have reservations for dinner at a place we're really excited about.
Yeah, this is going to be a new experience for us, and we've been looking forward to it for many months.
Right, we have.
So we are at our first ever fish boil. Yay! All right. We are at the old post office in Ephraim, and we are excited about this. Should be some good food, but we're really here even more for the show.
Right.
All right, now if you've never been to a fish boil before, obviously this is quite a dining experience to say the least. Door County is definitely home to the fish boils. We've been doing traditional fish boils here at the old post office restaurant since 1978. Now before you guys all get here, I filled the kettle up with 25 gallons of water, 3 cups of salt going to the water. Salt is the only seasoning you put into a fish boil. That's pretty much all the Norwegian settlers had back in the old days. However, that does season everything quite well. It's each fish boil takes a half an hour. I'm gonna put a little kerosene on that thing. That's nice and warm. Huh? Potatoes go in the kettle first for the whole half an hour. Onions go in the kettle second, depending on the size. And then the fish you put in the kettle for the last 7 minutes. And like I said earlier, the fish we do use, they're fresh, they're locally caught Lake Michigan whitefish. They're coming. I'm pretty sure the fish boil was never intended to become a tourist attraction like it is today. This would have been done in logging camps and fishing villages back in the 1800s up here. It probably would have just been an easy way to feed all the large groups of Scandinavian immigrants who are starting to settle up here on this remote peninsula. Now the kerosene thing you do at the end, probably something that was discovered by accident if I had to take a guess. But the last thing you do on a fish boil, that is before you go inside to eat it, is boil the kettle over. Once all this stuff starts cooking in here, you start to get a layer of foam and scum, and there's even ash from the fire that simmers to the surface of the kettle. So some genius along the way came up with the boil over, where you throw a can of kerosene into the fire, makes a huge fireball, makes a great picture as well, so have your camera ready for it. More importantly, it makes the whole kettle boil over, and all the foam and ash and gunk from the top goes right along with it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness. Woo, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So we have outdoor seating tonight. We're on the front row and have a great view of the water. So how's the best way to prepare this? We butter it up?
Absolutely. So just use this literally everywhere, pour it on everything.
Okay.
And then you've got this curd seasoning here, which is a really good table spice, and you can put that on everything as well.
Okay.
We have Michigan whitefish, boiled potatoes and onions, and 3 kinds of bread, zucchini, lemon, and marble rye.
All right, so we have a confession, right?
Yes, we are not fish people. We do not eat much fish, so we're going to give this a try. Let's see. I did pour the butter and put the spice on there.
That is a huge bite for somebody who doesn't know if they're going to like it.
It's actually really good.
Are you,
I like it.
Are you saying the truth, or are you
I'm
just messing with
really, it may be all the butter.
it? All right, first bite. Lots of butter and seasoning. That's actually really, really good. Surprisingly good.
You get to see the sunset 30 days or something like that.
What do you got, Paula?
Cherry pie with vanilla ice cream. Real good.
Delicious. So table number 32 was our seat tonight, and it was a lovely evening. Well, that fish boil last night was one of the most fun things we've ever done.
It
really.
was so much fun. We got to try some new things and found out we liked them. And, well, it's kind of hard to go wrong with something covered in butter and seasoning.
Right? I would have never thought that either one of us would have liked fish,
Right.
but like you said, you cover it in enough butter and seasoning.
It was really good.
And it makes everything better, right? Far exceeded my expectations.
too.
you know, we came really wanted to see the show, and the food was just going to be kind of a bonus. We figured worst case scenario, we would have some potatoes and cherry pie.
Right.
But the fish was actually really good. And those 3 breads
They were really good.
really good as well. So we had a great time last night. And then today is our last day in Door County. And we're just kind of going to take it easy. There are a few smaller things today that I think we want to try to do, including a quick stop at Ellis and Bluff County Park in Liberty Grove.
Yeah.
We want to try to sneak in a quick visit to Boynton Chapel, which is a Stav church in Bailey's Harbor. It's closed right now, but we do want to take a look at the outside of that. And then, of course, we want to chase down some fall color wherever we can find it today.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the weather today, though, so I don't know what we'll be able to see.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a mix of rain and sunshine today, so we're not sure what we'll be able to do for sure.
Right.
But we're looking forward to kind of spending a relaxing end to our time in this area before we move on to the Dales tomorrow. So I guess we better get started. We have had a great time in Door County, haven't we? It's been beautiful, lots of fun things to do here so far. But our time here is just about up. We're going to spend the night again tonight in Potawatomi State Park and head tomorrow toward the Dales to spend a few days there. And of course, we'll take you guys along with us. Right now, I'm kind of hungry.
Me too. We stopped in at Wood Orchard Market and we got some salsa. So we're going to have chips and salsa and some sandwiches. And we're going to have for dessert apple cider donuts.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
We love to shop local and eat farm-to-table foods and locally prepared foods. And so it's always fun to just pick wherever we're at, what they're known for. We try to get some of that stuff from the local vendors. And
it allows us to try some new stuff.
It does, and it's almost always awesome.
It's true.
We've had this before, so we know this is going to be really good.
Right.
But that's going to do it for us this time. That's our mission. What's your mission? We made it to
Washington.
I can't remember where we're at. It is one of the few smooth, small stone.
So we're at the tout. Let's start
It
again.
didn't take long.
It usually doesn't. For our last stop on our excursion to...
Where are we at?
I know, I'm trying to think of something.
This really fine sand. Sand? What's sand? So we made a quick stop at Ellis and Bluff County Park just for some views of the whatever's over there.
Green Bay, I believe.
There's something over there to look at, and we stopped to see it. So we've driven to, I don't even know where we're at. So we've driven to Ellis. Get out. Get out of the vehicle. You're messing me up.
I'm good.
Well, hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is through a short faith-based thought for the day that I write. They take about a minute to read each day. They're free, and they're available at finishlinefaith.com or facebook.com/finishlinefaith. I hope you'll take a look.